All right, thanks a lot, David.
All right, homeowners affected by Hurricane Ike will be turning to contractors for help repairing their houses.
Definitely, and whether it's your roof or your fence, you need to hire a reputable contractor. Stephen McNeil from the National Association of Remodelers Industry is actually here to tell us what to look for in a contractor. And unfortunately, during a time like this, you have people who are just fly-by-night, just coming in and trying to swoop in to take advantage of homeowners. What do homeowners need to do to make sure they have the right contractor and one who is reputable to help them out?
Well, good morning. Thanks for having me on. There's always stories of people being taken advantage of during these times, of people who come up to your door, maybe knock on your door and say, hey, I can fix your roof. One of the most important things is to just check out the credentials of the company, make sure they have a phone number that works. If they make sure they have maybe an address. If a lot of guys might operate from their homes, maybe they have a P.O. box, but at least you know that there is a local address that you can check and follow them up on. Certainly want to check, maybe ask for referrals if they have their customer that they've worked for before, maybe a vendor that they use. And you might want to, you can check the Better Business Bureau, you could check the National Association of Remodeling Industry website to see if they're a member of NARI. You can also check with the TRCC, which is the Texas Residential Construction Commission. All builders and remodelers must be registered with the TRCC. That doesn't necessarily mean a roofer or a siding company doesn't have to be registered. It's just major building for the TRCC.
Let's take the example of a roof repair. A lot of people will need work done on their roofs to varying degrees, but for instance, like me, I wouldn't know what's what if you took me up onto my roof. So
Right.
Do you need a third person between you and your contractor, someone like a home inspector that says, this is your problem, this is what you need done? Because a lot of times in a sales business of any kind, you feel like maybe somebody's going to try to sell you something you don't need.
Exactly. That hopefully is where the insurance adjusters can step in, because they will inspect the damage and they will be the ones who are processing the claims and making payments based on the amount of damage that's done. If you're not filing a claim, then you really are open to the mercy of a contractor coming by, because rarely is a homeowner going to climb up on their roof and be able to inspect the damage and then understand what damage it is. They are relying on the credibility of the contractor to steer them in the right direction, which is why it's so critical to hire someone who has a track record, who you know will be here a year from now if something does go wrong on your roof. I mean, a lot of repairs are made quickly. The question is, where will you be able to find this company a year from now if you do have a problem? And the one thing you also do want to check is the insurance. Make sure that, because the last thing you want to have is someone up on your roof who falls off and then all of a sudden you have a lawsuit against your homeowner's insurance. Make sure that the company carries insurance, general liability, workers' compensation, and that they're well covered in case any accident does occur while they're working on your home.
Normally when you get a contractor, I'm sure you can probably try to get several different contractors to compare prices and all of that, but with so many people that have damage behind this hurricane, there may be a longer wait trying to get somebody additionally in there. What should a person do with this whole process and not feel pressured to try to get the first contractor that they come across?
It's going to be hard. You're not going to be able to find 2, 3, 4 contractors to come and take a look at your house and give you estimates. Guys are going to be really busy, and you might feel pressured to get something done. The best thing, the problem will be if you have a hole in your roof. If you have a hole in the roof, the work's got to get done quick, and you got to get that patched up. If you're dealing with a situation where you don't have significant damage, where the elements may endanger the house more, then you do have a little bit of time. Just be persistent, continue to call, and ask your friends and family, ask your neighbors, who have you had work on your house before? Who do you know that I can call to kind of come and help out? And the classic rule of thumb of getting 3 estimates and getting comparisons from each contractor may not actually work under this circumstance. And to just be prepared to try to find someone as reputable as you can. Do your research, check some references, and then you're going to have to hire someone to come in and get the work done.
All right, Stephen McNeil from the National Association of Remodelers Industry. We have a link on our website to your website as well, NARIHouston.com. So thank you for coming in this morning and sharing that information.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate it.